for the Rooster. The light has been turned on. The field stands. They're set to go. About to run. They're ready. And they're off. And the first of them away, Tribal Ruler from toward the inside with Buckeye Bullet, Yelling Up Girl. No one really anxious to lead. The Roosters parked there. Icebergs out near the middle of the course as they settle through the first 200 with Soldanel down near the rail next. Mr. Bling easing back in the field for Your Eyes, followed by Osaka. Then second from last is See Ya Champ, and towards the tail end of the field, Famous Dane as they amble over into the back of the course. Tribal Ruler eventually was able to go through, holds the front now, and they start to sort themselves out. There was no speed at the 1200. Tribal Ruler by a length over the Rooster. They're still not going overly fast. Soldanel wanting to get up onto the bridle, running third in an even further slackening pace. Iceberg's going to move around them here and will pull its way forward in front of Yelling Up Girl. For Your Eyes came out there and decided to work into the race here. It is so muddlingly run. Behind them, Mr. Bling, followed by Buckeye Bullet, who's next of all, but in the back half of the field at the 800. See Ya Champ also hooked out 3 deep to follow For Your Eyes, and the last pair, Osaka and Famous Dane. And so as they head by the 650, they really have dropped anchor as they work down that riverside of the track. Tribal Ruler a half a length the Rooster. Icebergs pulls its way up there within a half a length of the leader. Soldanel down on the inside, badly pocketed the former French mare. Yelling Up Girl in the middle has to bide its time. Then For Your Eyes on the move, trailed then by See Ya Champ. Buckeye Bullet back behind the Mr. Bling, Famous Dane, Osaka into the home straight now. Icebergs goes up, hits the front. Here's For Your Eyes in pursuit though. The Rooster battles back down to the 150. For Your Eyes now races to the lead. The Rooster comes back. Famous Dane comes down the outside. For Your Eyes, the Rooster, Famous Dane. For Your Eyes. For Your Eyes has won. For Your Eyes beat home the Rooster, Famous Dane, and right behind them See Ya Champ, followed home then by Yelling Up Girl, Mr. Bling, Buckeye Bullet, followed by Tribal Ruler. Icebergs dropping out. Then came Osaka, and Soldanel compounded to run last. Number 5, For Your Eyes, ridden by William Pike. Pike boots home a double. Number 5, For Your Eyes, for trainer Ash Maley, takes out race 5 on the card. Awfully run race. 1800 in nearly 153, and that's been generally a pattern this afternoon. They've wanted to walk and dawdle and make races sprints, and Pike, summing up the situation well, decided to make the move and follow them around there 3 deep, got into that line and needed to be on this horse who likes to build and roll into his races, and that was the only way that he could have won the race. So tactically he has produced a 10 out of 10, and For Your Eyes, who's by a Melbourne Cup winner, no less, in Fiorente from 2013, and stamps a winner on Melbourne Cup Day here at Ascot. Half a length the short, head the margins, 35-1-2 the sectional. The numbers are 5, 6, 3, 10. Interim placings are 5, 6, 3 and 10. For Your Eyes for Ash Maley, a part owner with C. Pierce, T. Churston, R. Coucher, and also V. Tarzia, J. Wovadich, J. Wilkins, C. Woodcock and C. Lavender. And with Willie Pike booting home a double today.
It's For Your Eyes taking out the 5th at Ascot. Ash Maley and Willie Pike combined. A slowly run race, Scott, an ugly run race, but it was Willie Pike in the moving line, combining with Ash Maley and For Your Eyes.
They are just messy, aren't they, Lockie? We're watching Yelling Up Girl there in behind horses just trying to get clear, but for many of them, they're never going to be able to build any momentum. But for Willie Pike, he was 3 deep on the back of Icebergs, who took him where he needed to get him, and from there he was able to run down the Rooster with Famous Dane flashing home into the 3rd.
As our attention now heads to the 4th at Bunbury, the Nixon Electrical Maiden over 1,200 metres. Riley, how do you order the 4?
5, 12, 1 and 3 for me here, Lockie. Competitive little maiden this, I thought. I'm with Cheerly, who resumes here for Rob Whitten on his home track, and that's where his horses do their best work. The pads are off. I liked her trial leading in. She maps well from the barrier, and her first up run last campaign over the 1,200 metres after drawing barrier 15 of 15, I thought was a beauty. If she runs up to that effort, she's going to go mighty close here, resuming from the 12, Famous Dream, who looks the obvious after running well on debut behind Catch Carter and Magnique, who ran well once again today. She should improve for that outing and she'll get a gun run from the barrier. Under Troy Turner from the 1 Super Snippy, who continues to race well but just has a tricky barrier to navigate today. And the 3 Lady Tremaine in for 4th, whose 2 runs prior to the last start would be good enough to win this race. 5, 12, 1 and 3 for me here, Lockie. Pretty keen actually on the chances of the 5, Cheerly resuming for Rob Whitten.
Riley is with the 5 in the 4th at Bunbury. I believe the pronunciation is Kay Lee for Rob Whitten and Alex Hearn. Alex already twice a winner on today's program at Bunbury, so he'll be searching for a treble. They continue to mill around behind the gates. Riley, what have you made of the action at Bunbury so far? 3 races have been run and won, and I believe we've seen a couple leaders lead all the way.
We have. It hasn't been any disadvantage at all today, Lockie, to be up on speed at Bunbury, which is the interesting aspect of this race, as the 2 key chances according to the market in Kay Lee. Thank you for correcting me on that pronunciation. And Famous Dream likely to settle midfield, I would say. Not horses with tremendous gate speed. So from that fact, I think that they're going to get the right runs, but it certainly hasn't proven to be any disadvantage to be right up on the pace and on the fence there at Bunbury today.
But Riley is with your second favourite in Kay Lee, Rob Whitten and Alex Hearn combined. Favouritism is with the 12, Famous Dream. They're just beginning to join the line, so we'll hand you to Richie Bell for the call of the Nixon Electrical Maiden.
Licence being